Hey everyone, Julian here. Today, I want to talk to you about a topic that comes up in almost every conversation I've had with restaurant operators and tech vendors, and really just people in the industry. And that's the topic of best of breed versus all in one solutions. It's not just a tech debate. It's honestly a business debate and really a user preference debate in a lot of areas as it relates to operations. It's a guest experience debate. And honestly, it's one of the most important decisions operators will continue to make over the next 10 years as they continue to invest in their digital technology stack and everything that touches the guest and the staff members. You've heard me talk about integrations in the past episodes, including my most recent episode about RFPs and how you need to be careful when you're issuing an RFP on how integrations actually work and ensure that that is part of your guys' strategy. But today I'm pulling all of that together in a simple debate about whether best of breed or an all-in-one solution gives you what it is that you're looking for. My theory is that best of breed gives you guys operational leverage. It gives you flexibility. It also gives the guests a better experience when things are done properly. But this is very important. It also introduces risks that, if not executed properly, it could the technological innovation that you're trying to do to fail. And so let's jump into defining those two philosophies. Lots of people will talk about all in one and the benefits of all in one, but really the whole idea behind an all in one solution is that your point of sale solution is also your loyalty provider, is also your online ordering provider, is also your payments provider. They do scheduling, they do inventory management, they manage the kitchen, the reporting, the hardware, the processing, all of the above. And it really looks on paper like it's just going to be the best solution out there. One vendor, one build a support, one phone number, one ecosystem. And they always come in kind of with this one throat to choke idea. Everything works out of the box. You don't have to worry about where you're calling. But quite honestly, that is one philosophy and one of the areas that I think you guys need to be thinking about. But at the end of the day, most all-in-one solutions can't do everything really well. They can't do loyalty and online ordering and POS and labor and kitchen video as well as those that are best of breed. The real thought, and again, going back to that conversation about your RFP, you've got to think about what it is that your business is looking for. The second piece that we talk about with all-in-one solutions is oftentimes they're not architected and built from scratch that way. They are built by acquisition and they've acquired these different solutions and sell you this whole idea of synergy and everything is just going to work great together. But at the end of the day, oftentimes when not architected well and not plumbed together well, you get a lot of plumbed together solutions that work well and they really look like an all-in-one solution because you're getting one bill, but they really are a best of breed solution, but they just own the software solution that's out there. My theory, and again, we talk about this often on different shows and on the different episodes that I've had with different guests, is why I think that best of breed gives the operators the leverage to get what they're looking for, to truly get you an opportunity to go figure out what your needs are in different areas and then go find those solutions and ensure that they're connected together. So best of breed gives you leverage to be able to go get what it is you're looking for and also forces those vendors to continue to compete for your business, because if loyalty is not a problem, you don't have to replace your entire POS, your entire payment stack, your entire kitchen stack. You can go just replace your loyalty solution. If online ordering is not working the way you want it to, you can go find a different online ordering solution. If your kitchen video is not working properly, you can go find a different solution out there that fits your guys' needs. Really, at the end of the day, the whole idea of competition and ensuring that these different best of breed providers out there continue to fight for your business, continue to innovate, continue to build the features in, is why I believe that best of breed and the openness can give operators leverage in times, especially when it gets tight. We've seen over my 30-year career, the ebbs and flows of all in one, back to best of breed, back to all in one, back to best of breed. And quite honestly, I'm of the opinion that best of breed truly gives the restaurant owner and the restaurant operator and really the guests what it is that they need to be able to operate in the ways that they're looking for. And so, like I said, best of breed gives you the exact tools that you guys are needing for the restaurant while you're looking at it. And again, you're not in a place where you have to take one size fits all to ensure that you're looking to operate and serve your guests. And so with that, lots of leverage, lots of opportunities to continue to ensure that it fits your business model the way that you are looking for it, the way you're looking to grow, the way you're looking to innovate, the way you're looking to spend time and money, and really can ultimately solve the operator's problems. The other thing I would encourage as we think about the best of breed solutions is the guest experience, because guests are really looking for fast ordering, accuracy with their orders when they come in. They want personalization. They want loyalty, but not in a points based, hey, I just go add up a whole bunch. But what is meaningful to me? Is it speed? Is it an extra appetizer? Is it getting me out quicker? Is it giving me free delivery? What are the things that your guests are looking for? And really just, again, continuing to invest in that guest experience and ensuring that you're looking for that and that those guests are getting there. And so for us, ensuring that your guests can get what they need to be able to interact with your brand, not just this one size fits all that a lot of people sell, is a huge piece of the best of breed strategy. You're ensuring that your staff is taken care of and you're able to invest in what it is that you're doing. You as the owners are taken care of, and also your guests are now taken care of because you're able to fulfill what it is that you are looking for because you're able to leverage different pieces of software within your business to ensure that you can fulfill the needs where they're looking for. It also means that you don't have to invest in all of it at the same time when you're going best of breed. So you can roll out in bits and pieces. You're not having to take all of it at the same time, which again, if you think back about the last episode about the RFPs, you will know that trying to bite off all of it at the same time oftentimes leads to failure. It allows you to also scale up, not just scale up your technology stack, but it allows you to replace pieces as you're continuing to go. And so you can invest the time and resources. So you may be replacing your point of sale to begin with now, but you want to keep your existing loyalty package, your existing gift package, your existing online ordering package. Now you can invest all of your resources in ensuring that you get the best POS solution possible. Then you can start to invest in your online ordering. Then you can start investing in your inventory. Then you can invest in your kitchen video. Then you can invest in all of those different items, because one of the only things that we have that's so finite in our world is time. So ensuring that you know that you've got the time to invest in things to make them successful is really, really huge when you're picking best of breed. When you pick all in one, it's a big bang, and everybody's got to invest all of their time and energy to get all of those solutions up and going. The third thing that I would tell everybody as you guys are considering the best of breed, as you guys can hear, I'm really a huge proponent of that, but it's not a magic pill. You do have to ensure that your partners know how to play well in a sandbox together, that the solutions are architected in a way that, again, goes back to ensuring good guest satisfaction, good staff, good ownership, reporting, that that the integrations work, because if they don't, they end up hurting all of those different experiences. So we talked about it again on previous episodes. Integrations need to be bi-directional. They need to be stable. They need to be documented. There needs to be version control. They need to be monitored. They need to be supported. Those partners need to have a relationship and some conversations to make sure that the integrations are very tight, and to the guest and to the staff members, it's seamless at the end of the day. And so that is one of the big risks that's out there. And so as you're going through these best of breed conversations, you just need to make sure that you pressure test each of those things to make sure that we are looking at a true integration, not just something that's plumbed together because they found something on Reddit with some documentation and they said, hey, we're going to go build this integration. That there is truly a business relationship between those two businesses and they know how to talk to each other. The other thing, that if those things aren't done properly, you get stuck in the blame game where each of the vendors are looking at each other and saying, you know what, not my problem, not my problem. It's the POS problem. No, it's the loyalty system's problem. No, it's the kitchen, it's the online ordering solution. I was recently talking with an operator who was talking about exactly that. He had a loyalty provider, point of sale provider, and a kiosk provider. And the kiosk solution, because it was now guest facing, would allow all of the different available rewards to show up at the point of sale, even if the guest hadn't earned that reward when they attached loyalty. And so it was one of those things where, while they technically were integrated, the way that their loyalty program was put together did not allow them to operate the business the way that they needed to. And so just make sure that these partners know each other, are talking to each other. Sometimes you may need to be that broker as the customer in the end to be able to help that. Make sure that they're not doing that. One last thing about best of breed that you just need to make sure that you are it's a blessing and a curse is that the cost, because you're now supporting multiple vendors, don't creep up higher than what it would have been for your all-in-one solution. It may be slightly more expensive because you're getting a best of breed and you're really getting the solution that you're looking for. But at the same time, without that, you just need to keep an eye on it, because whether it's per transaction or it's a monthly fee, or if there's API overages or even support because you're having to support these different vendors, just think about those things and keep a project in the loop to make sure that you can do that. On the positive side, though, you have the leverage, if you are best of breed, to be able to push back to that vendor if they've increased their price, or if their product has gone down, or if the integration is not working, to go find somebody else that's out there. Whereas, as I said earlier in the episode, if you are a all-in-one solution, now it ends up being one of those things where you've got to replace all of it in order to get some of those different pieces and parts removed from the solutions. Next topic that I'd love for everybody to hear about is just kind of, regardless of what you're doing, whether it's an all-in-one or it's a best of breed, you do need to have somebody that owns what's happening, that understands and documents what are those integrations. What are the types of offers that we're going to put out in loyalty that are going to now need to be mapped back through to the point of sale, and that point of sale mapping is now going to also need to be mapped down to the data warehouse. It's going to need to be mapped to the financials. And so ensuring that you've got somebody that owns that from start to finish, they might not understand the accounting piece. They might not understand all of the different components, but they at least own the conversations as they're going out, both to the vendors as well as the internal organization, to make sure that everybody's doing that. Because that's really, at the end of the day, in a best of breed world, you've got to make sure that not only is everybody playing well in the sandbox together, but that everybody within the organization understands what's happening and why it's happening, so that not only the operators at the store, they can work with the guests, the people at the corporate office, the people in accounting, your CPA that might be offsite knows all of those things. And so I'm going to give a couple of positives for those listeners out there that might be in the, hey, I really just want a best of breed, because you know what? It's so much simpler. Really works well when you are an owner operator with zero IT resources. You've got just a couple of units. You're like, you know what? I want to make it as simple as possible. So kind of those 1 to 3 unit operators that are just starting to grow their concept and really can't focus on having to have all of these different partners out there. They oftentimes, that loyalty solution is good enough for the 1 to 3 unit, because they're trying to build a brand, they're trying to scale, they're trying to grow. They do reach a point, kind of when you get to that 8, 10, 15, where you struggle with the all-in-one, because it does limit you. It limits your ability to grow. But I think for some of those operators out there that are listening, there may be operators out there that all-in-one is going to be fine. But I would just encourage you, as you continue to grow and as you continue to scale, think about the idea of best of breed and some of the things that I was able to share on this episode, to think about it. How do you execute that properly? So we're going to wrap this up. Best of breed really gives operators choice. It gives them leverage over the partners that are out there. It can give you the ability to innovate and grow and do things that you can't do. Go test little features, go test little functions, and it truly can deliver a better guest experience because it's customized to what it is that you're looking for. It's not an all-in-one where everybody's getting everything that's out there. And so I would encourage everybody, go back and watch the episode. It was a 2-part episode on kind of how to run an RFP. Also got a white paper on the CBS North Star website that you can go take a look at. That's on how to run an RFP. It's about a 6 or 8 page document that you can look through. And it walks you through all of these different solutions and how to go out and find the right solution that's out there for you, and ensure that you can get exactly what you're looking for to serve your guests. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. We also host a weekly podcast with different guests that are around the industry, both tech guests as well as operators. And so if you haven't already checked out those shows, please do so. And we'll see you on the next episode.